Hi, I'm Kiana Shamba. I am 20 years old and I am just finishing my first year at the University of Sheffield studying architecture. Tomorrow is my first day as an intern at TDW. I am scared. I'm nervous because I don't know what actual architecture is. I know that they draw, but as far as I'm concerned, that's all they do. So I'm really interested in finding out what architecture actually is and what I'll be doing after school. I chose architecture as my degree because for me, it's always just been architecture, from my house being designed by TDW, them being a part of my life from a very young age. And just as I grew up, getting to become more conscious of like what's actually going on and business that they've done with my family. So all of that kind of just inspired my liking for houses, because prior to that it was just a roof over your head. Then when it became in my life, it was like, oh, this is cool. So I grew to love it and to appreciate it more than someone who hasn't experienced that could appreciate it. So now, going back to where it all started and working for them and understanding how they got to the finished product that I got to experience, I'm excited and a bit worried at the same time, because I don't know if it's going to be what I expect and what the little Kiana that was always like, oh my gosh, these guys are so cool. I don't know if that's gonna still fulfill what she had in her head. But at the same time, I'm eager to know what it's actually like, because it's no longer just an idea. It's actually my life. Like, I'm in the degree. So I think I'm worried, essentially. But I think it's gonna be a good experience. And knowing the people at a personal level, I'm not too worried about, will I fit in? Will I, be treated well? And yeah. From TDW, I expect to put ideas and reality together. Because right now in school, it's very be creative, think out of the box, but that's not what real life is like. So I'm really excited to find out different types of architecture, what different people do, because it's not everyone that's drawing from scratch and then going to present it to the client. There's people that design the interior, there's people that design the exterior. There's so much that goes into architecture, and there's so much that goes into this finished product that people will be like, wow, that's a nice house, that's a nice building, or whatever it is. And I'm really interested in seeing why people choose the things that they choose, and why people who would have gone through what I'm going through end up finding it worth it. Because already after first year, I can tell you how many people dropped out of university because it just wasn't worth it. So I want to understand people's stories and see why they found it worth it. And hopefully in that I could find little pieces that I relate with and that help me get through this, because school is hard. And architecture school, people are always like, oh, doctors. Architects go through it. And I barely know the basics, and I'm going through it. So imagine someone that does this for a living. So I'm just really interested in finding that out. And I expect to leave, because it's not for long, the internship. I expect to leave with an understanding of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And because just making a house isn't enough. You need passion. You need understanding. And I really want to find out just how I can hold on to my passion and understanding. I don't have work clothes. I've never worked a day in my life. I have worked for my parents, which is unpaid labor. That's not formal, just rock up in anything. So it's gonna be a process of sifting through clothes, finding something that's actually corporate appropriate. Hopefully it'll be a cute little something. Fingers crossed. that everything goes together. But I'm sure it will. You guys can wish me luck. And yeah. Good morning. Today is the first day of my internship, and I'm excited to see how this goes. It is the crack of dawn, and I'm not used to waking up this early, but we're gonna make it work. So we're just gonna open up the house and then get ready for the day. I am not a morning person at all. And to make a bad situation worse, it's actually my holiday. So what are we doing? But I'm gonna find some clothes and just get the day going because might as well start now. This, I think, for me, is the most important part because a good outfit makes a good day. But I really don't have any work clothes, and so I'm really worried about that. So if my sister sees this, I probably stole something from your cupboard. Love you, that. Hi, jeans. I hope that's work appropriate. I don't know, but no one prepped me for this. This is all me by myself, so hopefully that's good enough. Okay, we're going now. Well, after I get ready, so wish me luck. Hopefully it goes well. And if you don't hear from me, they did something to me. So yeah, I guess. So this is the final outfit. We just threw on a jacket because it's really cold outside. And my bag has nothing, to be honest. Just to look a bit more formal. So I'm gonna go to work now. And yeah. Oh, hi doggy. Let's go. Hello. Beautiful. Keana. Yes. Thank you.
Hi. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. Your name is?
Yeah, no.
Hi, Ken. My name is Intern. Welcome to TDW. Once again, welcome to TDW. I don't know whether you know anything about TDW.
I know, like, on the outside,
Yeah.
like, some work that you've done and stuff like that, but like actual work, like inside, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. So TDW basically is what we call a built environment consultancy, which basically means that we specialize in architecture, quantity surveying, engineering, and we also have a subsidiary being Turnberry, which specializes in property development. So we basically become what they call a turnkey developer, which basically means that everything that we do is in-house. So we've got our architects who work in the studio, and then we've also got our construction team, which is on site. They basically bring the ideas to life. But for your purposes, you're here for an internship. It's a month, as far as I understand, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So during that month, you're probably going to be going through what I would define as an immersive experience, where you're going to learn quite a few things from everyone in the studio. You also will have the chance to go on site. And I think that the best person.
I'm scared. Everyone's quiet. And I'm not really doing anything about it. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes.
So this is currently the second phase. So when we started, that's where the managers are open plan. This is open plan 2, 3, and 4. We were given a bit of feedback. So the client said, guys, modernize it, make it fresh, make it new. So we really then went all out with what we wanted to do. My name is Godfrey Mano. I'm the head interior at Trekkers Workshop. We've just finished giving Tiana a tour of our CBZ Salou first floor. Showed her around, showed her what we were working on currently. It's been, I think for me, a personal journey. It's been an exciting experience, a bit scary, but I'm happy to see it come to fruition. So what we tried to do here was create fun and exciting spaces for our clients. We were given quite the leeway to do what we wanted. So we really, took the ball, went all out with it. And we created different spaces. The thinking that we had was creating office spaces that are different, creating a different environment. We've got a couple of discussion areas like this. We pause for meeting spaces. The teams could come, discuss, and talk. But the idea was you mustn't be boxed on a table. If you get tired, you can bring your laptop, you sit in different spaces.
That was really insightful. Like I've never been on an actual site before, so that was really cool. And like the work that they do is like top tier, which you wouldn't just be like expecting, especially like seeing the before, after seeing the after, was like this is not the same building. So I think we're gonna go to the next site and continue to see and explore and just understand more what architecture is behind the scenes. And yeah, this is so far so good. The nerves are gone. I am comfy and happy so far.
And the outfit, was it a good outfit choice?
This is a great outfit choice because I'm matching some of the people. Like it's not like heels and pencil skirts. So my jeans, I'm happy I got the jeans. Yeah.
So you should be guided by Webster, which is the engineer. So he will be telling you everything that you're supposed to be adhering to and complying to while you are walking through the site. So I think I hope you will have a nice walk
Thank you.
during your walk into the site. Thank you.
Thank you. No. Hopefully nothing, I don't break it. Nothing breaks me. But yeah, quite excited to see the behind the scenes. And this is like base level. Like they haven't really started building up. It's just gone down. So I'm really interested to see that because when it's built, you'll never be able to be like, oh, that's the sewer line, that's the electricity and all sorts. So it's quite interesting. And maybe we'll end up liking this part of architecture and pursuing that. Still trying to find out. We just walked the whole site, which is meant to have 100 and something houses. So we're tired and it's hot. And I'm wearing like 4 layers because it wasn't hot in the morning. But it was good. It was educational. Like you don't think about these things and sewers and water and making voltage smaller so your house doesn't catch on fire. So it was really good to just see and understand and also like spark interest. Like maybe I would want to focus on that part because they're all architects. It's not just about what type you are. So I'm exhausted. I'm out of breath and words and thoughts. My shoes have lived a good life. Rest in peace. And yeah, lunchtime, I hope. We are at the third location. I have no idea what to expect from this one. The other ones are quite self-explanatory, but right now we can't see much. So we'll see what we deal with inside. I wanna explore, and I've been given the freedom to do so, which is great because they've been babying me the whole day. So now we're gonna go in, we're gonna feel the lay of the land and come up with conclusions for ourselves. And then, yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's 3 bedrooms, we can count. But yeah, we're just gonna see what the situation is and also imagine, because there's no furniture or anything like that inside, I think. So imagine what it could be, you know? So that's my creative freedom, and I think I'm the most excited for this one compared to the rest. So let's go.
You met Keana, you sent Keana, welcome to TDW,
Yay.
right? But the welcome can never be complete without a bit of merch, you know. I know sometimes you're worried about the image. Are you going to fit in? Coming here for the first time, you're probably thinking. So I got you a few pieces. I want you to, we got Tafazo, the fashion, our expert fashion consultant. Yeah, so it's always nice. It's always nice. Well,
Always nice.
you've got your own stuff, so we got you some little bit of TDW merch just to make you feel at home and welcome you to the brand and the business. We always want you looking good and fresh, like the buildings. So that's what it's gonna look like. I don't know if we got your size right. But there's lots of interesting and exciting stuff to get you started.
Thank
So
you.
this is a gift from us.
This is a gift and a half.
So your time here is a time to test and to find yourself and to ground yourself and get familiar with the industry. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope these guys are going to be nice to you. These are the guys you're going to work with. Yeah, that's it. So welcome to TDW. Hope to see you tomorrow.
In work clothes.
In your work clothes, so you enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity and the clothes mainly.
This is not clothes. That's the wrong term. This is fashion.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
a difference.
The fashion.
This is fashion. It's got a vibe to it.
The attire.
It's not clothing. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really grateful, especially after today, just understanding, because I was scared, like thinking, am I just gonna sit at a desk every day, all day, and just type away what's the situation? So it was really insightful, and I'm grateful. The place is nice, the people are nice for now. So we'll see as it goes on. But yes, thank you so much. Today was a lot. Today was fast-paced and overwhelming and just everything. But I think most importantly today was an experience. I learned things I would have never learned otherwise. I saw things that most people don't have the opportunity to see. So as overwhelming as it was a good overwhelming. It was an educational overwhelming, and it was productive. And I think being able to be in this space of architects and builders and construction workers and engineers and just experiencing their reality outside of just I go to school and I draw. It was a blessing. It was something that I feel like I will be able to use in my life more than just education. It was an education that education can't give you. It was something that you can't buy. And to have people that are willing to take time out of their day for me, when I'm not paying them, I'm not helping them in any way, I am taking time out of their time to do their work and to just teach me things and show me things from a different light was really, I appreciate it a lot more than someone who just sees the house when it's done and says, I want this one, could appreciate it. So that was nice. Being the youngest person in the building and dealing with people that are much older, much more educated, have years of experience compared to me with barely any knowledge on the subject of architecture. It was insightful and they were nice, but more than nice, they were willing to help because they could see the lack of knowledge that I had. And instead of making me feel like you don't know anything, you're not gonna be anything, it was a you don't know anything, and that's the best place to be, because not knowing anything in this point in your life is a blessing, because now you can learn so much and you can be so open-minded and you can talk to engineers and they'll teach you from scratch. This is pipes, this is lines for electricity. Or you could talk to interior architects and they can tell you it's more than just the walls. It's now bringing life to bricks and cement. Or you could talk to HR people. They'll tell you this is a family. Like, as much as it's architects and people in this industry, this is a family, and these are people that are gonna help each other and or have their hand in the walls that people then call home. At TDW, the culture it's welcoming. It feels homey. Like speaking to people before knowing where they are in their career, just speaking to people in general, they have an openness that you don't find in most places, that I think is very unique to both the country and the organization specifically. Because I spoke to people who I didn't realize I was speaking to my manager and I'm speaking to them as a friend. Or I spoke to people who I thought were so far above me and so much better than me, and I find out that they've been an intern too and they started off where I am. And it's a very warm environment that allows you to speak freely and learn freely and not be afraid to ask the next person, what are you doing and what's going on there? Especially in the studio space where they put my desk, just being around all sorts of people, because I'm next to a person that's doing a whole portfolio, and then a person that's rendering like I've never seen rendering in my life, and then a person that's on a whole different interior architecture project, and just everyone around you is creative, and just all of that blending together just makes a nice, warm, harmonious place that doesn't feel like I need to put on my high heels and pencil skirt, that I'm glad I didn't, because I would have looked like a fool, and go and sit and talk and have lunch and talk about things that have nothing to do with architecture and just create a family. Because like the HR lady said, it's a family. It's more than just I go to my 9 to 5. It's I want to go to my 9 to 5. I want to be in a room of creatives and create. I think the thing I was worried about the most, because I am just a girl at the end of the day, is my outfit gonna be up to par with everyone else? And I am happy to say we went with the jeans. We stuck with the jeans, and the jeans ended up fitting the vibe completely. I was matching with literally half the women there. So it was like, oh, yay. So I think that also helped me fit in. It's a formal place because it's a workplace, but it's not formal and strict and restricting. It's just chill vibes where artists come and make art. And it doesn't matter if they're wearing Takis or 6-inch Louis Vuittons. It just matters that they're there and we're all experiencing together. I think the only note I would take on an outfit choice is don't wear your white shoes to the brown, dirty site, because my shoes have lived their life. They weren't old, but they have come to an abrupt death. But it was okay because I got to walk around, I got to be on site and experience all of that. So it was a worthy death. They fought a good fight and they died for a good cause. My name is Keana Shumba, and today was my first day as an intern at TDW. It was full of life and insightful and just an amazing experience in general. And well, welcome to TDW.